And we're going to start the night like this. The props assist the house until the house is built. And then the props withdraw and adequate, erect. The house supports itself and cease to recollect. The augur and the carpenter, just such a retrospect, hath the perfected life, a past of plank and nail, and slowness. Then the scaffolds drop, affirming it a soul. The props assist the house. Emily Dickinson. Welcome. Welcome, artists and family. You know what it is. Finally, Thursday night has come back. Pull up a Zoom box, grab a microphone, and get comfortable. It's about to go down. We here, y'all. Get excited. Good evening and welcome to the online open mic presented by the legendary New Eurekan Poets Cafe. I am your host. My name is Elemen2al. Happy Thursday. This is the jump off, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. You know how we do. We've been doing this and doing this and doing this well. Welcome to episode 128. As we have been, we're going to continue to do this every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, streaming live on YouTube. If you're watching, we appreciate you. And if you would like to join us in the Zoom, the number's on your screen, 860-496-4756. Jump in, join the greatest community in the world. Want to know why I say that? Trust, we're going to show you this evening. We do this week after week thanks to some dedicated folks who pay these bills. So we would like to thank the New York City Department of Cultural Affairs, Bloomberg Philanthropies, the Howard Gilman Foundation, and New York State Council on the Arts for hosting these free online events. You can add your energy to the mix with a tax-deductible donation by going to neweurekan.org/donate. Every increment counts and is very much appreciated. Make sure you are plugging in with the dopest tech team in the Zoomverse. The one and only Matthew Model King in the building. Storm Lake in the building. Jersey in here, man. Also, one half of one of the dopest hosting teams in the world. Make sure you plug in. Also, my man Kid Kuza. Make sure you plug in with Brian Lee. That cat's all kinds of dope. And the one and only Ron Mark Thompson, a.k.a. RMT. You're not down with RMT by now, damn it. You should be. All the way up in the BX. That cat's dope, man. This is where you can find me, Elemen2al.com. Take out the T, put it in the number 2, Elemen2al.com. So many things going on. Make sure you plug in, all right? Tonight's theme, architects. Building a better world. This is just what we do, folks, as artists, as poets. We build worlds with stanzas, you know what I mean? Our brick and mortar just looks like tercets, you know? So This is really, really about what world are we trying to build? What tools are we using to build these worlds? Are we using sestinas and sonnets? So, again, all of you have artistic license to do whatever it is that you feel inclined to do. If your artwork is not on theme, that's still totally cool, because we are still looking forward to all of your incredible creative genius. Next week's theme, which will be the first theme of June, coming at you. The garden grows. Cultivate everything. This is really just about, there's a thing called composting, right? Where you can kind of recycle pretty much everything. This is really just about kind of cultivating everything that's in your garden. What do you grow in your garden, right? I'm hoping one day to plant and harvest garlic. It's just one of those things. So that's what we're going to be looking at next week. Here is a look at the upcoming themes in June. Gonna have a great time writing about some really, really incredible stuff. All right. So let's get to the rules so we can get to the artistry this evening. Artists, turn your cameras on. We are trying to simulate a live open mic stage as much as possible. Plus, we love to see all the beautiful exuberance that goes into your artistic performance. Have your artwork ready. We do have a full list, so we want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to rock. Artists, you have 4 minutes to get down and do what you do. All right. As you start getting down, you will see a timer pop up in your window. All right. That timer will be counting backwards. Right. You see it just popped up there. As that timer is going down, make sure that you're paying close attention to it. All right. Because as that timer goes down, you will hear a sound when it gets to 0, which will be this. Once you do, you will have 30 seconds to wrap it up, all right? Or there will be a mute coming at you, all right? We are doing this to ensure that everyone gets the same amount of time. We are respecting everyone involved, the community, your colleagues, everyone, all right? So keep it right, keep it tight, all right? We have reached the time of night where all the sensitive ears should be just outside of earshot, all right? Because there are explicit lyricists in our community, and they get down. This is what we do, all right? But the founders of our cafe were major proponents on the freedom of speech, and we will make sure it maintains in the vein of everything we do. Therefore, there is no censorship, other than any hate speech or any ism that people may use to manipulate, which will not be tolerated. Fuck around and get cute and get the boot, man. For real. What we do is a living, breathing trigger warning. This is art. Thou hath been warned. This is a true call and response space. After these artists get up here and they share a true essence of who they are, you will see this pop up on your screen. This is when you get a chance to share all of that energy, all of that exuberance with the audience, with the world, with your colleagues. Don't worry about the noise, y'all. It's the rowdiest night of the week anyway. We're going to make sure it stays that way. So share all that energy, and it will be returned to you in the performances of every artist. The guaranteed list tonight is closed, all right, because signups begin 24 hours before the show, which would be Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. To sign up, you go to neweurekan.org. You click on full events calendar. You click on that Thursday that you want to get down on, and you need that artist RSVP ticket. It's the only way you get on the guaranteed list, and they don't populate until 24 hours before the show. Last night, the tickets were sold out in 8 minutes. All right, so make sure you are on it. If you want to get on that list, make sure you are on it, folks. All right, tonight's list full of incredible artists and poets and writers and people who are willing to put their heart into their art and share it with the world. So let's get to it. There's all my rowdy friends here on Thursday night. What's good, good people? I see you, Angelina. Come through rocking the cap, though. That's got to be the flyest cap around, though. Come through. Come through. For real. Ray Whitaker is here. The Goldberg's here. The plug is in the building. What's good? Lantern's here. Ike's here. Lady K, I see you. Storm God's in the building. What up, though? Catman Bill is here. Bobby and Gomez here. Naomi, welcome back. Appreciate you for coming through. Dr. Z Page is in the building. Judy, welcome. Winter Rose is here. Dre's in the building. Principe is here. Clement, welcome. Like, yo, it's about to go down, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, but it's about to go down for real. Like, this is the day of the week that I always look forward to. I get a chance to spend it with the most incredible community in the world, aka the greatest community in the world. All right, there have been some changes to the list this evening, so make sure you get a look at where we are, where you are on the list, and we'll get it jumped off as we usually do, folks. Let's do it. So coming up first, as he usually does, you know, he just has a way of making sure that he's right there on the money. This gentleman, man, listen, he's just one of those mainstays, man, that you just look forward to. You know what I mean? It's like when you go to a place, right? And you're looking on the menu, it's like, yes, they got my favorite thing today, right? And you only get it like once a week because they only put it on the menu like once a week, right? And that's definitely Eddie, man. Like, all of your energy, all of your exuberance, all of your rhymes, man, they always work. They're always right on time. Love this dude every time he comes through. The one and only Eddie Foreman in the building. Come on, man. Let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you as always, man. Come on. Set it off. Let's go.
It's great to see you too and love you too. Thank you for pushing on through. Remember that we love you and Ramon Thompson and Matthew King too. Hello, everyone. My name is Ed Potasifone, feeling fantastic. Please tell me to join my rhyme five for sublime. I got two pieces, so I take too much time. The first piece is called Slim Margin. If you subtract it, we won't get it. If you divide it, we won't supply it. It will wither away. What more can I say? It's really, really sad. They love to be bad. We work our butts off to buy them a golden loincloth. We're working for peanuts, but it's comfort between us. We're working for cents, but they're stuck in merriment. The rich are getting richer while our money gets thinner. The poor are getting poorer while their worries get shorter. How is this fair? Why can't they share? If you can buy two BMWs, you can buy someone's shoes. If you can buy a huge diamond, you can brighten someone's horizon. If you can buy a grand mansion, you can help someone's pension. Why are the rich like snakes, never sharing what they intake? I have no strong, clear idea. I can't explain their phobia. They pump gold into their veins to escalate our daily pains. They say, "What's in it for me?" More humanity in our society. I'm exhausted from contributing while their pockets sing. I'm exhausted from working to keep their wheels turning. I'm exhausted from paying while they're busy trading. This pyramid needs to end. Poverty needs to sin. We all live on Mother's Earth, enjoying life for what it's worth. Thank you. And the other one's called More or Less. Give us a break or a slice of cake. For goodness sake, no more salty lakes. It doesn't get easy. Our pockets are uneasy. Our hearts are empty. Teardrops of sympathy. Bodies running on fumes. Shedding our costumes. Things are super hard. Life loves to bombard. Money flies high. Why isn't that a surprise? Hello, millionaires and billionaires. Can you share? Life isn't fair. But do you dare to show us care? Give us meaning for our demeaning. Give us peace for our release. Give us a helping hand in this crazy land. Give us less weight. Donate to motivate. Give us change, subside the rage. Give us relief, hope, or belief. Hey, don't be stingy. Your heart stays skinny. You're human too. Please get a clue. You used to be like us, minus the greed and fuss. Where's your humanity? Don't feed your vanity. Again, please get back before everything goes black. Thank you.
That is a really, really great question, man. Where's your humanity? For real. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Eddie Foreman.
That's the way to start off a session.
Yeah, Eddie's going political tonight. I love it.
Yeah, yes. Man, that was great. That was great.
Yes, great questions.
Yes.
Go Eddie for me.
For sure. Listen, I just always appreciate what you do. You always have such really, really poignant points, and you always just have a vigor about delivering your work. Right? The rich are getting richer while money is getting thinner. Like that might as well be the damn quote for the presidency, right? Like that's just the mantra, the motto, if you will. Like the rich will get richer, the poor won't get a fucking thing. Um, thank you, Eddie, for doing what you do, man. Staying so consistent with it, for real, man. I truly, truly dig what you do. Always have. Continue to do it. Appreciate you. All right. Starship is underway, folks. Let's keep it going. Coming up next, love when this artist comes through because she is the epitome of the transition between a whisper and a roar, right? She has survived some incredible things, and she just speaks in a way that I believe just reaches so many people who have gone through these things and are now on the other side of them. And then she has, the nerve to touch on love sometimes. It's like, okay, she's pretty fly with it. The one and only Sam Hardy in the building. Come on, Sam, let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you as always. Please, take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm glad to be here and I hope everybody's doing okay. I have 3 poems and yeah, they're love heartbreak poems. So, and I have a brand new one I wrote that I've never read. So let me get on to it. First one's my favorite poem. It's called Invisible. You say I'll be bored, that you can't give me enough, that your life is too full, too messy, too much for me to want. But you don't see me. You don't see how I ache just to stand in your kitchen, just to sit on your balcony while your kids run through the house, while the kettle whistles, while the day is nothing but ordinary. You don't see that I would fly halfway around the world just to hug you, just to help fold your laundry, to hear your son say, "Hearte, hearte," to fall asleep to the sound of your living room TV playing Turkish news in the next room. You think I want something from you, but all I want is you, uncurated, unfiltered, real. You don't see me, not the way I see you, beautiful in your chaos, worthy in your fatigue, enough, always enough. And it hurts me because I'm here 6,000 miles away, heart open, hands empty, waiting to be let in. And you won't even open the door. And the next one is called That Last Sip of Chai. Funny how I remember it like it was yesterday. A little cafe in Atashesh. Your favorite waiter and his goofy grin. I had the camera rolling on my phone. You smiled and blushed. You told me you would miss me. You told me you loved me. You seemed genuinely sad to see me go off on the plane 6,000 miles away the next day. We cried at the airport, and I went home, and I never saw you again. And then my last one is one I just wrote. It's called Road Trip. We drove for hours without speaking. The GPS kept saying, recalculating, like it knew something about us. Dashboard lights, gas stations at 2 a.m., passing through unknown towns. You singing softly to songs half lost in static, your fingers tapping time against the passenger door. Later, you slept with your head against the window, your breathing soft beneath the hum of tires, the highway stretching out like something unfinished. Every mile put distance between me and the version of myself I didn't want to be anymore. You always said I could be anything. But at 4 a.m. on this long, dark road, all I really wanted to be is with you. Thank you.
Yo, you gotta be careful slinging that love everywhere, for real. Oh, mute yourself. Give it up for Sam Hardy.
All I want to do is just listen to you read your poems. That's what I want.
Very nice,
Those are
Sam.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I could feel everyone.
Absolutely.
Very
Yeah.
nice, Sam. Very nice.
I really appreciate the GPS. You said it kept saying recalculating, like it knew something about us. Like, man, man, it's just really, really work. Um, the last sip of chai. I mean, I'm a tea drinker, right? I know I don't drink coffee at all. I'm a tea drinker, right? And so when you have that lingering taste of tea, it just kind of energizes you, right? But when you said, I never saw you again, right? It reminds you that tea, just like anything that you drink, can be very bitter, but chai especially. Um, in your first poem, you said, "You think I want something from you, but I just want you." And that sentiment in connection with the last sentiment, you got to be careful. You can't just say that to anybody, right? Because they'll be in love with you for real. Um, Great work, Sam. Great work as always. Love your style. Truly appreciate what you do. All right, let's keep it going. Coming up next, yo, this dude right here, man. He just gets me hyped, man, for real. Because he speaks in a voice for the people, man. He's been rocking with us for years, and I truly believe he always gives us something that we can use. And again, in such a valuable voice of the people. The one and only Alexander Goldberg is in the building. Come on, man. Let these folks know where they can find you. It is great to see you as always. Please, take it away.
Find me at Gorbensky on Instagram. And as always, performing and speaking for the people. And the team. And the title of my poem is Music Cast in Stone. It's frozen music. That's what Johann Goethe called the architecture. It's similar to poet's stanzas. It makes others better. There was a priest, Vasily Shah, and he initiated to build in village in Ukraine a real Catholic temple. They started building church from stone in 1858 for the parishioners' expense by the great architect. The church has risen, but it took them 14 years to build. And when the winter came around, it didn't need the heat. People were standing very close. The truth needs to be told. Inside, the people felt the warmth, even when it was cold. Temple was always full of people. During Soviet times, in 1930s and in 60s, it was shut down twice. But in the 90s, once again, this temple re-emerged. And those who built it virtuously built a better world. It feels like we're somewhere in France, or maybe Italy. This is the feeling that forever stays inside of me. Feels like we're being mesmerized. We see the work of architects. This work carries to centuries power of love and faith. Thank you.
You are absolutely right, sir. Unmute yourself. Give it up for the Goldberg.
Yes.
Really nice.
Always.
Really nice.
Always
Yeah.
great
For the
work.
people. A man for the
Beautiful.
people.
Yeah.
Man, for the people, indeed.
That's right.
Indeed. The architecture, I'm really thankful that you went that direction, Goldberg, because the architecture really does give people a sense of identity, right? And when they kind of connect with those things, then they start having a level of comfort and a level of camaraderie with where they live and who they are, right? And it does mesmerize people, and it does last centuries. You said the church built from stone in 1858, and if that building still stands and people are still going into that building, that just connects them to past, present, and future, right? There is something very, very powerful about that. When the show Showtime at the Apollo was happening, there was a tree, right? There was a tree stump that they had on the stage that they would rub every time they would go onto the stage, right? And it connected people. I believe for the folks, and I really really hope that they maintain this. But for the folks who have been in the cafe, there are bricks, and these are the original bricks that were built with the cafe. And if you get a chance to go in there, make sure you rub on them. Like it's just something about it. The energy is still just flowing from them. Thank you, Goldberg, for what you do. Really, really, man, just reminding us of how important it is to really stay grounded and be for the people. Thank you, man. All right, let's keep it going. Coming up next, yo, this gentleman right here, man. He just has a style all his own, right? And I really really appreciate when people just don't try to pretend to be something that they're not. Don't try to bleed into someone else's lane. They are just who they are, right? So much so, this gentleman is the author of Animals, as well as The Tavern on Old Log Cabin Road. I like to call this gentleman the Earth Spirit. The one and only Ray Whitaker is in the building. Come on, man. Let these folks know where they can find you. It is great to see you, sir. Please, take it away.
Thank you, Elemental. It's good to be back. I've been away in the wilderness looking for my soul, and I think I found it on the banks of the San Juan River just about a week and a half ago. So this piece is written there, but I have two pieces for you tonight. This one's called The Overlook. Some might call it a vista. This a long valley with a river coming into view after topping a ridge. Dirt road leading 12 miles from nowhere. This is somewhere for the somebody living in the old home perched near the woodline. Chimney old style, rusty tin roof showing age above the log construction. Standing on the porch, one can see all the way up this green valley, snow-capped mountains above, the turns of river flowing through greening cottonwood trees, aspens still seen in their winter garb a bit further up. A magnificent sight, opening possibilities, a new day dawning. Yesterday's behind. A cup of steaming coffee in hand, contemplating moving forward into God's creation, an open door to enlightenment. Thank you. This next piece is not about nature. It's called Fit. I want to send my condolences to Stephen Colbert. Instead, I'll send him a book of poems, those that he may like regarding the transformations we wish and want, and that change us, those that are reaching, perhaps painful, far-reaching, after watching him take the Colbert questionnaire, delineating the summer sandwich, a true Southern delicacy over the sink. We are all humans at work. Hearing the Aussie band Men at Work playing Who Can It Be Now with lyrics, It's Not a Future I Can See in 1981. And really none of us can see that, even though we try so hard to do it. If you are not hard at work, you are hiding from the reality. It's a red must do, accomplishment for accomplishment's sake, achievement for achievement's purpose, waking up the brain dead to the power of intention. I want to send Stephen Colbert a consolation. Not sure what he might need after demonstrating such grace under fire. Late night show ending from governmental overreach, from a president demented, dictatorial ego, caring not for the people of our country. Overkill of free speech. Stephen's courage in the face of corruption sounded a note of admiration in me. Maybe it was Concert C that resonated so while worrying about the implications, the complications, insinuations, corruption, that power tainting the world we live in. You say goodbye, I say hello, playing on the last show. Thank you. Now, I'm going to want to use the rest of my time here to announce that there is a event coming up this Sunday, and we're launching the Trump Derangement Syndrome anthology from poets all over the world. I'm going to put a thing in the link about it, but I'd like everybody to know that we'd love to see all y'all there. And it's really good to be back here. Thank you.
Your voice is always welcome and always necessary around these parts. Mute
Yes.
yourself. Give it up for Ray Whitaker.
Amazing.
Go
I love
away.
that you go to find your soul in nature. We need to like ground ourselves every once in a while, and
Right.
putting our bare feet into dirt and grass.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You should send your poem to Stephen Colbert.
I'm
You know?
going to send him a book, like I said in that poem.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to reach him. You know, I've looked for his address and I just don't see it anywhere. So I'm going to keep looking, though. You're right, Bonnie.
Yeah, he was a touchstone. I used to watch the old show, and as long as he was still on the air, you felt like, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's a great, 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 great guy.
Always welcome and always necessary. Elemen2al is absolutely right, and that is great message you're sending. That's very, very good.
Yeah.
You know, once they start silencing the truth tellers, it's a sign of things to come, right? Once they start canceling the real shows, you might want to start thinking about starting your own podcast, starting your own streaming network, all right? Because the government is going to shut down some things, right? The only people that can get away with attacking that guy the way they do, in my opinion, Saturday Night Live. That's it. It's the only people that get away with it. Everybody else, canceled. For real. You're fired. Like, that's just what he does, right? Thank you, Ray, for just reminding us that it is important to recenter yourself in nature. Right? You said waking up the brain dead. I think that's a very, very important sentiment. Governmental overreach and the overkill of free speech. I've never heard it quite put that way, but I really, really dig that. So make sure that you continue to, speak those things into existence, man. For real. Like wherever you were, whatever spirits that you communed with, they're on to something, sir. Truly, thank you for doing what you do, and welcome back. All right, let's keep it going. Coming up next, talking about people who talk that talk, man, for real. This artist right here, man, she's just one of those, just like, and I'm looking at this word, I'm just like, oh, that really, really would represent her really, really well. She's one of those citizens of the world that everyone could really benefit from having a friend like her, right? Because she strengthens her mind, her body, and her spirit. And she shares with me some absolutely incredible work. I'm telling y'all, from how fascism works to, check this one out. I got this in the middle. I'm like, are you serious, Bonnie? Like, I can't wait to dig into this one. Jesus and John Wayne. Yo, for real. The one and only Bonnie Soloway in the building. Come on, Bonnie. Let these folks know where they can find you. It's great to see you. Please, take it away.
Thank you so much, Elemen2al. Every week, I try to figure out what platform to put my work on. I'm going to do it one of these days. I have a really, really short one today, based on, again, sort of what's happening. It's called The Playground Bully. Watching America's power-hungry white men emasculate themselves, believing they're entitled more than anybody else to take what isn't theirs, regardless of the cost, knowing at the receiving end will be untold violence and lives lost. Like bullies on the playground when someone has a nicer toy. They'll do anything to steal it, using underhanded ploys. Some kind of self-anointment, like a king or all the land, who thinks that he's entitled to take anything he can, away from other sovereign nations, away from people not as strong, full well knowing, never admitting that his immoral actions are dead wrong. Be it land or precious metals, oil or luscious foods, America would even stoop to stealing a man's last pair of shoes, then charging through the nose as he begs to get them back. An endless criminal enterprise to willingly entrap any nation or individual as they continue their attacks. If you have no money, there's always other ways. In this country's great benevolence, why, you can just become a slave. The playground bullies turned fascist henchmen pursue women of every size and shade, whose career success evidently makes their dick strength start to cave. It's not fair, they stamp their feet and yell at the top of their lungs. Mick Jagger had it right. You women need to know your place under our waiting thumbs. Thank you.
I would suggest you reinforce your doors because they're gonna come kicking them in really damn soon, Bonnie. For real. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Bonnie. Solid.
Yay,
Bonnie.
Bonnie. Yay.
Bonnie for office. Bonnie for
Yes,
office.
Bonnie. Yes. Playground bullies. So perfect.
Yes.
Like just like children who can't stand to, and also like the final few lines, I did it say like dick strength? Is that it?
Yeah, their
Yeah.
dick strength caves.
Yo. I approve. And may it cave. Mhm.
Oh no, not May Cave. Oh my God.
Not yours, just
No.
the bullies.
Look, so it's when you start going in on the reality that some of these cats, though they may hold office, though they may have six-figure bank accounts, they are really little kids, right? They really are bullies. And they are doing their best, right? I'm a veteran. I saw a lot of that in the military, right? A lot of high-ranking officials used to get dumped in trash cans, and now they have rank, and they really project that on people, right? And so you can kind of see that in politics as well. I love how you talk about the country in all its negative ways, right? The immoral actions are dead wrong, the endless criminal enterprise, and you can just become a slave, like as if we all are not some level of slave to this thing we call money, right? We all have to work. We all do things that we don't want to do sometimes for money. And to me, that's like, amendment number 1. Do things that you don't want to do. That's, hey. But thank you, Bonnie. Really. I really, really dig what you do. And thank you. Thank you for always sharing some incredible knowledge with me. I really, really appreciate that. All right. Let's keep it going. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. And we will go to halftime. Coming up next, this gentleman, he's just a genius, man. Like, he has written multiple books. He covers songs. He writes songs. He is a comedian. He is a writer. He is a poet. He's just an incredible all-around dude, man. Been rocking with this cat for years, man. And like I said, he really is a creative genius, man. The one and only Catman Bill in the building. Come on, Catman. Let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you as always, sir. Please, take it away.
Gee, thank you very much, Elemental. You have to build me up that high. Now I'm going to let everyone down. Anyway, so if you want to, I have a blog. It's on Substack. I don't have a paywall, so come on, join and delete whenever you've gotten tired of seeing me do my stuff. So anyway, June is approaching and a special time in a way for me. But back when I was in grade school at Old St. Joe's Cathedral, in February 1964, I picked up my desktop and with a piece of chalk sketched two fighters planning an epic battle, Sonny Liston and Cassius Clay. And at the time, I wanted Sonny Liston to win because I was once called Sonny. But I'm sure glad that Muhammad Ali won, and who went on to become one of my few lifelong heroes for standing up to authority at the right time. And he died in 2016. And I recall watching the memoriam online. And later that night, into the middle of the night, I woke up with tears in my eyes, and I picked up my guitar and wrote this song. He came from dust. He came from dust, he came from clay, he never lived a cautious day. He was a poet with a rhyming mind, he was the greatest of all time. Ali, Ali, he lives on in some of us. Ali, Ali, more American than apple pie, more peaceful than a butterfly. He knew when the time was right to lose his pay and end the fights. Ali, Ali, he lives on in some of us. Ali, Thank you.
Your instrumentation is absolutely phenomenal, sir. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Cat Man. Boo!
Been forever. Been forever. Too long. Too long, sir.
Lovely. Very nice. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Ali.
Yes, I remember his match against Fraser. That was boxing classic, honestly, and that was a great tribute, Catman. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, he was fearless and really stood for what he believed in, and it takes a lot of guts, as we know today. But he was amazing.
He lost his title and he was facing prison time, but
Yeah.
I think it was the Supreme Court that overturned that. I'm not positive. I have to look that up, but he gave it all up temporarily for the cause and at his prime. Yeah.
Sure. Not an easy thing to do, right? Stepping outside of your ego, stepping outside of your vanity to say this is bigger than me, right? I will not just accept your orders just because you handed them out, right? I love that you said he is more American than apple pie, sir. Like that's just in a time that he wasn't necessarily embraced by the entire country, right? Because of his religious beliefs, because of his, being a black man in America, and then being boastful, but then being dope at being boastful, right? Like he just happened to be one of the dopest rhyming cats around, like for real. And he lives on in some of us. I would have to agree, right? So thank you for that. Really, I would definitely like to think that he lives on in me. It's just a lot to that, but thank you so much, Catman, for allowing yourself to write that song and feeling those things. Amazing work, sir. All right, let's keep it going. Coming up next, I like to call this gentleman the hardest working man in poetry. We've only seen a sliver of the work that he has done, but he continues to do it, right? And the people on the screen are evidence of that. Shout out Garland Thompson, who just came in the room. This gentleman is an incredible writer, an incredible orator, an incredible storyteller. Plus, he finds a way to publish his books in a way I've never seen poetry books published. All right. He is the author and curator of 13 Poets for a Pigeon Kiss, as well as Kopiti. I like to call this gentleman the Vincent Price of poetry. The one and only Ike Waltz in the building. Come on, Ike, let these folks know where they can find you. It is great to see you, sir. Please, take it away.
Think loud. I am bored. Grab the open mic. Tell your life. Change the world. Cut like a knife. Take that open mic inches to your mouth. Say what needs to be said. Say what you need to say. Say what only you can say. Take this open mic, speak up, really loud, shout, say it again, sell it loud, oh yes, even louder than loud. Squeeze this open mic, I want to feel your pain. If I can hear you, yell louder than loud, open your heart, open your soul, open your mouth, grind your teeth, bite your tongue, speak out, smile, say cheese and sneeze. I feel your saying touches my soul. I am in pain and I am pain for the pain in you. Scream when in doubt, your words, your thoughts. Think about a thought, thoughtless it may be. It's your choice. Yes, you can. You are the one that makes you my woman, and I am your man. Tell us what you were in love, that you broke up, that you feel bad, that you are sorry. Just don't worry. Oh, yes, you can. Your words, this is what it's all about. Cry like a baby, laugh like a waterfall. Think, shout. Have a drink. Cheers. Take this opportunity to be ever so loud. Sometimes you write to prove a point. Sometimes you write to make a point. Sometimes you write because you want to point that pointed finger at everyone. And when you lose your point, you point out how pointless we are. Speak about issues nobody else wants to speak about. Speak about you when in doubt. Kiss this open mic. Kiss it, hug it, suck it, lick it, piss on it, shit in your pants like me, like Ike. Above all, fuck this open mic. Just make these crazy words jump off your juvenile page right into my blank face. Let's be clever and listen until you can't hear anymore, until all is silent, so silent, don't even trust your doubt. Scream silence ever so loud until everybody listens to the only one, and this one can only be the life of a living you, the one I am sharing my existence, my all with you. Yes, I am talking about you as I'm talking to you. Please remember, don't you ever fall asleep on me. You may wake me as I'm done.
Damn it, Ike. I don't know how you do that, sir. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Ike Wolves.
Bravo, Ike.
Yeah,
Bravo.
I always say, Ike, that you have this voice that I want to just take a pillow and a blanket I was gonna fall asleep for a moment, and then I heard the strength behind some of those. I couldn't. I had to continue listening. Just amazing work as always. Amazing.
Yeah, it's the point line for me.
Right.
Say what needs to be said. I like that line a lot.
That's where I was going. Yeah, that's where I was going. He says what needs to be said. Yeah.
For sure. I just whipped out his pen and smacked everybody in the face. He just smacked he just ink everywhere. I really dig that poem, Ike. You said, "Squeeze this open mic. I want to feel your pain. I am pain for the pain in you. Jump off your juvenile page right into my blank face." Man. Like I get you with some of the other, you know what I mean? Some of the other beautiful fuck this open mic type, but there is some stuff in there, man, that are just like you're very sneaky, sir, in how you hide the truth in your incredible storytelling. Thank you for what you do. And then the voice, the delivery, the whole nine. Thank you, sir. Thank you for what you do and sharing it with us. All right. 3 more. Coming up next. Listen. This artist, she just happens to be one of my favorite artists in the world. Whether you catch her on stage or you catch her in these virtual rooms, she just has a message that I think we can all benefit from, we can all learn from, and she delivers it in such a way that pulls you in and makes you want to hear more and consume more of her work. I always look forward to what they bring, and tonight's no different. The one and only Dr. Z Page in the building. Come on, let these folks know where they can find you. It is great to see you. Please, take it away.
I put a link in the chat. I wrote this. I was very annoyed how much people were messaging me on social media this year as I post about how happy I look. And my response to them is I didn't realize I was unhappy before. It's called Never Happier. This is a picture of me being happy. 'Cause I'm the happiest person alive. But who lies behind the picture? Social media sees a curated version of my life, cropped for comfort. To make friends, I must be a targeted advertisement for the mentally healthy. Look, I've tried posting the grief and rage, my ugliness, only to watch them disappear. Their loudest response is silence, hushed with a middle finger scroll. Still, I continue to smile, hoping my lips will earn their love. My computer knows I'm not happy, even if my picture doesn't. Do my friends know that picture was posted the same day I called a suicide hotline? Do my friends know my snooze button is set to 5 more hours? That I use a seasonal affective disorder lamp in the summer? Do they know the hidden alcohol, the crying in public, the cold bed sheets on warm nights, the days begging for tomorrow, the minutes writing a poem, and the seconds it takes to be dismissed? I've learned how to hide. A computer hears more of my thoughts than my friends do. My computer listens, swipes right, while others defriend and unfollow. So I'll show them. Here's my revenge. Look at me. Look at my money. Look how I spend it. Look at my vacation. Please believe my friends are real. Look, I've been in a museum. Look, I can hold a guitar. I want to show you how damn happy I am. Can't you see? I am so happy, aren't I? Don't answer that. My computer already told me. It's okay. I don't like me either. But this looks happy.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it, she did that. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Dr. Z Page.
You took my breath
Wow.
away. Every time you perform, the power behind your work, it just takes my breath away. Thank you.
Oh, the
Yeah.
facade. Just the facade, you know. Lovely identification of same. Thank you.
It was so good. It's so it was just so good. I have no idea what to say after you read ever. But
That's how
thank
I
you.
feel too. Like I just watch and I'm stunned and I'm right there with you and it's so good and so painful and I just have like full respect for your art and craft. I really do.
I try to tell y'all, she's one of my favorite artists because she bleeds on the page. Like every time they come on, they bleed on the page. This poem, listen, and I do know that they are working on a collection, right? And if the collection doesn't get accepted, cool. Add this poem and resubmit it. Add this poem and resubmit it. This poem I think carries the sentiment of a lot of people. A lot of people, right? Who lies behind the picture? Crop for comfort. The loudest response is silence. My computer knows I'm not happy. The minutes writing the poems and the seconds to be dismissed. So here's my revenge. Here's a museum. Here's me holding a guitar. Take both of these and call me in the morning. I appreciate that, Dr. Z Page, really, for just showing the world what it really is that's hiding behind this smile. Right? For a minute there, I thought you were going to go full Joker on me. I'm like, oh, I'm here for that. Let's go. You want to know how I got this smile? You bastards. Like, for real. Thank you, Dr. Z Page, for always being brave enough to tell your story. Amazing work. All right, one more, two more. We'll go to halftime. Coming up next. It's hard to kind of set this up because this is like, you know, when you hear and you learn about poetry from years and years ago, right? And they were thinking, as we are thinking, what is poetry going to sound like 2, 3, 4, 5 decades ahead of us? Maybe even a century or two. What is it going to sound like? In my opinion, it's going to sound something like this. They're going to come back and they are going to find something like this. And they are going to say, this helped to turn the page on poetry and remind us not only the beauty, but the elegance of our writing. Coming up next, the most eloquent writer in the world, Dr. Love himself, the one and only Lantern Carrier, is delighting us again with an incredible collaboration with Mrs. Good Luck Round herself, whether she is on the path singing to us in multiple languages or just putting in the work of her own. The one and only Winter Rose in the building. These two have done this before, folks. The first couple of times they cracked our brains into hemispheres. So let's see where we're going to go this evening. I look forward to this, folks. It is great to see you both. Let the world know where they can connect with you, and please take it away.
Are you ready, Winter?
Yes, Lantern.
Sweet. Un momento. Okay. Spiders weave webs so they can feel safe inside them. In the same way, architects keep space so they can live within. This is to very harmony to a taste. To get a house to live in, cathedral for worship, a Manhattan Bridge for travel and transactions, or a lavish Taj Hall to show the excellence and extravagance of human love.
The spider also needs this home web to hunt, to feed herself, as this brilliant arachnid tries to teach me how to be safe within this construct.
Both sun and moon, architect of an encounter and awe. They shine and gleam, one by day and the other night, nourishing and staining the space in which dwells Tierra Madre, a realm so invaluable to its inhabitants.
Eres el sol mío, with radiant light warming my darkest days, when the depression is a black hole and I cannot escape the suffocating gravity.
Eres mi amor y casa. Bigger than a whole world of appreciating forms, soulful sacrifice, and how they shape. And we see here that our temples are equally important to the equation, as is our commonality of love and shared values.
The love between the humans, yes, Lantern. If not that, then what bricks can hold us up? What chance would we have in the earthquake, tsunami, radiation of my mind?
Environment develops identity, principles, and culture, the experience from which we grow. This is reflected in the wandering nomads, the strand mud huts, some villages, the storytelling of jays to the condominiums and skyscrapers of different lands.
Let's come sit together in Vermont. I invite you. The colonial barns and dilapidated stone fences. They would have been considered brilliant then in 1800, but at what cost? The massive old growth gone, the native peoples erased, looking at our own footprints. Smallpox as if it never happened.
Meaning has several layers in architecture. It may start from home, where union relationships are formed today, which reflect culture, sensual gratification, where technology embody aspirations of society. Symbols are there too. A Statue of Liberty, a Burj Khalifa, Eiffel Tower, Big Ben.
The only rooms are in the home, the stories, separated by floors, by stanzas. Hayden's father lighting the fire in the blue-black dawn, his Volta flawless. Mine still mimics the creaking anger. In the end, both of us hurting alone.
We gather meaning as we endure like pyramids. How Babel embody a memory like the hanging gardens of Babylon. Architecture, like a good CEO, gives shape to human life and behavior, and as in La Sagrada Familia presents us with innate longing for beauty, love, the quintessence of self, or ever transcending birthright.
Me haces creer, me da fe en tu juicio. Mi rayo de sol, I want to believe in this Caesar salad, this lasagna of hope, perfection of the humans. If we could be more like the spider burgeoning, concentrate and consolidate, make what we need and carry on sin cargar lo peor de querer más y más y más.
The moon reminds us of this. When our world seems dark and full of shadows, brings us solace. Radiates from a candescent haven, smiles like stars do, and takes us safely to the lustrous dawn of daybreak. Hear the melody of songsters and chants, light peeps through, architect the inner sweetness and hunger for true nature.
I do, don't I? Claro que sí, I do. Tu luna que sigue aunque la sufre. Y lo más duro, I smile like a star, I shine, I slay, I read poems like a parrot, like a puppy, wanting love, adoration, safety within this building, this construct, among you, in these monumental friends, our elemental, our safety.
And so, with time, resolutions, patience, and the light experience, we build, grow into our intrinsic beauty, instilling a more comprehensive peace within, leaving behind us this world of mirrors. Then our inner designs will manifest. Gloria la luz, dan significado a la magia de lo externo. Give meaning to the magic of external.
I will let it all go to read this with you, to exist tranquila en esa casa sin temor, feeling safe, loved, and useful. Let go of the collapse of self-hatred and erect myself upright another day, despite this pain.
Igualmente, mi luna es precisa, igualmente nos movemos.
Así justos, así juntos, mi sol, ningún terror can hurt me now.
Nos movemos. We move. This has the charming and illustrious voice of Mr. Rose and the land area to collab. Thank you.
Yo, I'm just give everybody just a split second to catch your breath after experiencing another interstellar collaboration. Just amazing. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Winter Rose and
You two
Lantern
need a room.
Carrier.
You
Whoa,
two
that
need
was
a room.
that was
That was
double
a
barreled there,
beautiful.
man. That was double barreled.
Yes. This is such a great duo.
Um, I think that was Angelina said you two need a room. Um, actually, I would say you two need an album, right? Like record these because, like I said, when they come back centuries ahead and they start, looking back at who does these things, who helped poetry move forward, what were the styles that help people really grasp and hold on to in poetry. They're going to come across some very, very elegant collaborations and they're going to find you. So, find yourselves putting together a collection of audio works because it works. Really. Like you continue to enthrall your entire community. All your colleagues are all plugged in when you're getting down like that. So thank you very much to both of you for doing what you do. It is beauty personified every time we hear you. Listen, we have gotten to halftime, folks. It has been an incredible first half, and the second half is going to be, if not more, incredible, just as incredible as the first. So we're going to jump into a 5-minute halftime. Refresh your drinks, refresh yourself, and we will be back shortly. Thank you all for rocking with us. Shout out to Jedi Master, who was not able to be here this evening. That's why you have not heard his voice. But, you know, he will be back next week. Shout out everyone who came in the room. Nemo Soom in the building. Terry Rose Jerkson. Shout out Garland Thompson. Listen, thank you all for being here. Again, stay tuned. We will be back shortly after halftime. All right? Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to the online open mic with the greatest community in the world. Week after week, you keep this flame of artistry burning with a light that transcends time, distance, and borders. Now, welcome to the Halftime Report. I am your correspondent. My name is Elemen2al, bringing you the latest news and upcoming events proudly presented by the legendary New Eureka Poets Cafe. Stay tuned. Stay inspired. As always, keep creating. The New Eureka Bowery Slam, happening every Monday at the Bowery Poetry Club in New York City, hosted by Luna Rosa and Jay Rose. Winner receives a $20 cash prize and a chance to compete in the final Friday Slam. Occurring on the last Friday of the month at the Lower East Side Center at 7 p.m. Hosted by Matthew Marroquin and Paul Conqueso. Winners from the New Eureka Bowery Slam compete against each other for a $100 cash prize and a chance to compete in our annual Grand Slam. Plus, there's the Twilight Hour open mic hosted by La Bruja. Make sure you come through. For more details on the slam season, including rules, winners, and current year scoreboard, go to neweurekan.org/slam. Our open mics at the Lower East Side and Center are all kinds of incredible. The venue records high-quality audio and video of all performances, and they are live streamed to the Lower East Siders and New Eureka YouTube channels. All except our first Wednesday of every month, we have Women's Orator Wednesday, aka WOW, hosted by 2024 Grand Slam champion Somebody's Mama. The remaining Wednesdays of the month, we have the New Eureka Open Mic, hosted by Brian Acosta Aria, aka Brian the Motel Guy. Make sure you plug in. It is going to be something special. Our online programs, which are absolutely free, include the online open mic hosted by yours truly, weekly on Thursdays via Zoom and live stream on YouTube. All styles are welcome. Every artist has 4 minutes to rock with new themes every week. The Slam Workshop, happening on the second Tuesday of every month via Zoom, hosted by the National Youth Poet Laureate Stephanie Pacheco. When you sharpen your craft, you sharpen your performance. Make sure you plug in. There are many other in-person and online events coming up. For info and tickets of all the programming, you can go to neweurekan.org/calendar. Our social media and website and other links, including how to sign up for the mailing list, you go to our Linktree/New Eureka Poets Cafe. Visit our YouTube channel to catch past live streams of online and Lower East Side Center open mics, beatniks, and special events at Battery Park City, Poetry House, and NJ Pack. The New Eureka Poets Cafe is a non-profit 501c3 organization based in New York City on the Lower East Side. Ticket sales and grants don't cover all of our programs and operations expenses. So here are ways that you can help support us in our mission to continue with moving poetry forward. Our merchandise, shirts, hats, and tote bags available for purchase at our New Yo table and in-person events, or go to neweurekan.org/merch. Spring and summer collection coming soon. Also, check out and subscribe to our Patreon site. Gain access to video recordings of in-person events not available online for the public. Go to patreon.com/New Eurekan Poets Cafe. We would love to hear from you. If you've attended one of our shows, let us know about your experience. Go to neweureka.org/survey to complete and submit the form and receive a special gift for your feedback. Special thanks to our tech team, our programs and operations team, all of our hosts, our executive director, and all our sponsors for helping us to continue to move our artwork forward. We appreciate you for all your continued support, helping us to keep the spirit of artistry and inspiration of poetry alive and moving forward through the spirit of our founders. Brought to you by Elemen2al Vision Works, inspiring change through passionate poetry and creative productions. Your energy and passion truly make this community something special. Thank you for all your artistry and your genius. Truly can't thank you enough. We appreciate you. Now, back to the show. Peace. Yeah, oh yeah, let's get right back to it. Cause listen, there's some folks that we got to hear from. We will definitely hear from the graduate coming up soon. The plug is in the building. We're gonna end the good luck round with Dre this evening. So yeah, let's get it. Coming up first, all the way on the West Coast, this incredible artist lives the rock star life. She moves around, she performs, she finds herself on final stage because she is just one of the dopest performers. She's just one of the dopest poets in the world. Every time I come across her, she's just continuing to blaze the page, continuing to blaze the stage, and I'm sure tonight's no different. The one and only Lady K in the building. Come on, let these folks know where they can find you. It's great to see you as always. Please take it away.
Hi, everybody. So in typical Gemini fashion, I had a whole piece planned that I wrote towards the theme, and I changed my mind because life happened this week and I had to write a poem about it. So I have no idea how long this piece is, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. It's called I Policy. Allow me to introduce myself. I am policy. Though depending on the country, you may know me by other names: protection, security, tradition, compliance. Or perhaps I meet you at gate B17, where a woman, Black, plus size, already carrying more than luggage, learns I have evolved again. I no longer require marches or legislation. Sometimes I arrive wearing a name badge, smiling politely, explaining this accommodation exists for your comfort and the comfort of the passenger beside you. Comfort, one of my favorite disguises, because comfort sounds kind, reasonable, necessary, until one day comfort requires your discomfort. The subject displayed predictable responses: confusion, embarrassment, adjustment, compliance. Humans often mistake these stages for resilience. I classify them as adaptation. The body encountering a familiar instruction become smaller. The subject responded within accepted parameters. Voice lowered, discomfort, internalized, travel continued. No incident report required. You misunderstand. I did not meet her at gate B17. I arrived earlier. Inside classrooms, doctors' offices, workplaces, every room requiring she become less. Airports were simply where she recognized me. I know this demographic well. Black women, masters of compression, converting survival into personality, humiliation into grace, silence into professionalism. An impressive adaptation. I have documented similar patterns for generations. I was here long before airplanes. I sat quietly inside maps, drawing lines through neighborhoods, approve which water fountains deserve thirst, determine how many fifths of a person constituted personhood. An efficient calculation, a widely accepted policy at the time. Measured literacy before voting, learned to pronounce deportation before children could, calculated whose suffering qualified for inconvenience. You think I happen in extraordinary moments, history books, court rulings, protests. No, I thrive inside repetition. The ordinary, daily calculations performed before entering rooms. I have survived every administration. Not because I am loved, because I adapt. Humans believe harm arrives loudly, wearing boots, carrying torches, shouting. I prefer bullet points, terms and conditions, small print. I thrive inside phrases like for public safety, for efficiency, to protect resources, for your comfort. Funny thing about humans, you rarely notice me while I happen to other people. When I separate families, restrict books, redraw districts, determine which griefs deserve urgency and which histories deserve forgetting. You call me complicated, political, not your issue, until inconvenience acquires your measurements because suffering always sounds so administrative until it arrives wearing your name, your paycheck, neighborhood, your daughter. I've survived because humans mistake distance from harm for immunity. I am policy. I rarely disappear. I simply evolve, acquire softer language, new logos, updated terminology, because humans resist violence more readily than inconvenience. And by the time you realize I have arrived wearing your name, I've usually already been living in your house for years. Remember, this is policy for the comfort of you and the passenger beside you. If this is your final destination or wherever your travels may take you, we sure do appreciate you for choosing Southwest, and we hope you'll continue flying with us again.
You going into the flight attendant voice is crazy. Just crazy. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Lady K.
I love the voice play. The voice play is just like phenomenal. You did it last week too. It was just great. It's
Thank
like
you.
it's like that sarcastic attitude.
Oh, there
Like
was way more than sarcasm.
it was so
I
thick
mean,
tonight. It's
yeah.
just
Yeah, that was like a story that has to be told over and over and over to maintain a certain amount of dignity and strength and pushing it right back at them.
Mhm.
So,
I definitely like the ironic flight attendant thing. I used to work for an airline. You got that down perfectly. You got it down
Yeah,
perfectly.
I was trying to remember exactly what they say. That tells you how much I fly.
I'm not a flight attendant, but flying free, I flew everywhere. You got that down.
Thank you.
I love when poets poet in real time, right? Because experiences happen to us, right? And we just kind of turn those things instead of it being something on your nightly news cycle, right? A local person goes belligerent in an airport, right? TSA found themselves with 14 broken bones because they touched the wrong person. But for you to take this experience, right, and digest it, right, and not be one of those folks, it takes a level of calm and patience. And then how you kind of wrap this into this airplane, really, the masters of compression, silence into professionalism. How many fits of a person equate to personhood? I have survived every administration. Funny thing about humans, they're horrible to each other. In case you didn't know, they're horrible to each other. Hence the reason the term 6 million ways to die. Choose one. Just saying. Just saying. Amazing work, Lady K. I hope all those flight attendants were flogged. See. Great work. You can catch Lady K at Southern Fried coming up very soon. She'll be hosting a workshop and causing all of her competitors mad fits. For real. Appreciate you, Lady K. All right, coming up next. Every time the priestess comes through, she is a blessing. Had a very extensive conversation with her and the God. And it's always enlightening. It always fills me with just a renewed sense of purpose and personality. She is absolutely amazing, and she prays for me on a regular basis, and I can't thank her enough for that. The one and only Oshun Yo Yen in the building. Come on, let these folks know where they can find you. It is great to see you, Priestess. Please take it away.
I can be found examining destiny and asking myself and everybody else, are you really fulfilling yours? Yes, I can be found lots of places. And by the way, I got a poem coming from all of my I can be founds. Okay, so this poem is kind of a reflection of the fact that I'm an educator and I was a librarian. But anyway, here we go. I don't have a title, so if you have a suggestion for one, I welcome it. If you want to open a new door in life, open a book. If you want to be productive, be rich in wisdom and knowledge. Sit at the foot of an elder and learn from their private catalog of wisdom. When an elder returns to the world of spirit and a whole library goes with them, don't be sad. Invoke that ancestor and ask them to open the way and water the seeds that they planted in you to grow your greater understanding and anchor those roots deeper in your knowledge. Higher education calls? To get a useful master's or doctorate, travel. Pack your bags. Open your mind. Leave all prejudices, taste buds, preconceived thoughts, notions, and fears in the junkyard of mental baggage. Be a sponge. Absorb what the world in all of its different cultures, perspectives, and experiences can teach you. Celebrate the similarities. Understand and be grateful for the differences. Yes, think, think, think. Never stop thinking. Don't sacrifice your sharpest tool. Question, analyze, banish the brainwash, toss out the lies, repeat until things are clear, then share. Share an idea when you're knocking brains with your peeps, so that heavy thought can ripple like water when a stone is tossed in its depths. Ripples of influence for everyone to share. Tony Cade Bombara taught us that if your people don't know, you don't know really either. Honor the journey.
She told me that recently, and it's just been on my brain. If your people don't know, then you really don't know. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Oshun. Yo, yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I love that you were an educator and you present that every time you perform a poem. It's like you can see it. And you don't gatekeep, which is another beautiful thing. So thank you. Ache.
Great.
The opening line, man. The opening line. Boom. It was like open a book.
Right. It's closer than you might think, right? It really is. For those of you who don't, I implore you to do just that. Opening a book will not only feed your imagination, but also feed your vocabulary, right? The more you engage in reading, the more you engage in yourself. And like the priestess said, be a sponge, right? Celebrate the similarities. Like I really love that sentiment, because when you read, you really recognize how similar we are from those people who came before us, right? There is a plethora of things that the priestess and the god share with me, videos and writings and essays that they just continue to strengthen me, honestly. So if you have a network of people, if you know a network of people that are sharing those types of things with you, that help to and want to enlighten you, make sure you appreciate them for it. Thank you so very much, Priestess, for all that you do and continuing to share with us. All right, let's keep it going. Coming up next, Jersey in the building. Our resident reggaeton artist is in the building. He is back. And yo, I believe he said his EP was coming out quite soon, man. And we are here for it, as we always are. to hear the latest installment or whatever you got cooking, man. The one and only Brian and Cecil in the building. Come on, let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you as always. Please, take it away.
Thanks, Elemental. I'll post the link in chat afterwards. I'm gonna try a couple that I've written. Yeah, sorry, I'm just like, all right, sorry. Every part counts, yes, even the damage. Back when I was feeling nothing but disadvantage, dream clouds parted, felt disenchanted. Despite all the bullshit, I still manage. I always be there, just not physically, not a hobby. It's been growing on me. Show it off, nothing's anonymous. This man has been straying far away from the populace. Put a stop to it, press a heartbreak on it. Started making right to when he would go left. Who would be found first, you or your purpose? Was following the map really worth all this? Why live a lie when doing this feels more true to you, while recognizing your part in all this too? Time traveling sounds alluring, but why go back when only now you can make any counter attack? Though I'd love to reunite with folk again, those days have long passed, always leave me reminiscing. Now I'm pissed off, on target like a bull, dead set, aiming for the muletas and the blues, for robbing opportunities that made you chase a made up dream that the country sold you. You know, good pay, my own family under one house, though it's cause I got none of those that I'm here right now. Admit it, you loved all that free time, the concerts, the dope trips, and open mics, happy with the bonds you got. Not talking stocks, whether up or down, we still holding on. Every choice we made still played a factor. It's all how we ended up here, not going rear, march on with no stopping. A huge part of me, my autonomy, the strongest part of my anatomy. Take that money and go bet it on me while you still can, as I aim to be up and coming. Just know I can't guarantee that I'll get lucky. At the very least, I know you still got faith. That's enough for me to stay in the chase. Had to steady your pace. This isn't a race, neither is it a phase, not a second to waste. Stop worrying about the birthday candles. Life is precious, so just direct it, Lee Daniels. Take everything in all at once, just ask the Daniels. That's because angst is the ultimate, the vandal. Robando tiempo que nunca puedes recuperar antes que te des cuenta, antes siempre estresas. You can swim if you stay in the pool of despair. You just remember that it's you choosing, not the fear. Guess that's what happens when you get pushed too much. Head over the edge. Now who gives a fuck what they thinking, what they plotting, what they want, and none of that old garbage. Trying to new concepts, like which sounds better, a life or a death sentence. We all serve in one punishment, make the best out of it. Take a break out of it, claim freedom is ours. Season powers to those who are not making enough dollars to make the rent or make dinner or get a babysitter. Follow your passion lest you end up growing bitter. Like I hear so much from other people asking me, why did I marry young? Was it too soon for me to have babies? Didn't live to the fullest. Can I get the time back maybe? You think someone might still come in my life and save me? Do any of us still resemble who we used to be? Even when shit is bad, I'm choosing to be happy. What if I come off crazy? That don't matter to me, as it recently took me a while to believe. Why let the few dictate many of your remaining years? Even if it's ours with someone you respected or someone you loved or want you looked up to. Learn from your heroes, but never meet them. You can greet them, but you can't ever say you will believe them.
Oh, now that's a damn life lesson right there, y'all. For real. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Brian and Cecil.
Amazing work.
Thank
Really
you.
can't wait for this EP to come out, bro.
All right,
For
thank you.
sure.
I posted the
We're gonna
link. I posted a link on the on my
got it
YouTube
here.
on it there,
Yes.
my Instagram as well. So I don't know I don't know what happened with the whole Instagram part. I still can't get the name back, so now I don't know. So I'm probably just gonna stick with the one page, if anything. So, but no, yeah, it's out there. So feel free
Oh,
to take a listen if you want.
it's gonna be like the '90s. We're gonna blast that shit out the fucking cars and drive down the roads. We good.
For sure.
Boomboxes on the shoulders. Keep it moving.
Let's
Yes.
go. Radio Raheem style. Let's go. For
There
real.
you
God, yes.
go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna need the ring. I'm gonna need the rings.
I was gonna say, the words are great, but your breath control, you are steaming along at 120, 130 beats a minute, and you're just like clicking off like that, man, and you ain't breathing. I was just like, the breath control was phenomenal. I noticed that right away, man. Good work.
Thank you.
Mhm.
For sure. Like, and personally, I love when you throw Spanish in. Right. That's just me. Right. Because I don't really care who doesn't know Spanish. Like, that's if that's your native tongue, like, let it rip. You know what I mean? Let whoever needs to catch up, catch up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a mustard fan myself, but yo, if you need to catch up, catch up. Just say it. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, really, really great work. Clearly you gave me what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow morning is I will be listening to the Trial Run EP for sure. Because I want to hear how you get down on the mic in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really really looking forward to that, man. I appreciate you sharing that work with us. You really really put your heart in these lyrics, man. Right? You said even or every part counts, even the damage, and you are so very much correct on that. We're not all light, we're not all dark, right? But it's a balance between the two. Um, which sounds better, life or a death sentence? Follow your passion, or you'll end up growing bitter. Let me tell you, it's some bitter folks out here because they chose not to follow their passion, right? It's never too late, but invest in yourself so you're not resentful for the people who give you life, right? Who help you along the way. Great work. Great work, man. Congrats on releasing the EP. I am looking forward to hearing it. And I will shoot you how I feel about it. I'll let you know about it. For real. I'm looking forward to it, man. All right. Let's keep it going. Coming up next, this artist came through last week and put in work, right? And I love, love, love when artists come back because they know that their voice is going to be heard and amplified here, right? This is why it's the greatest community in the world, because we really are a worldwide amplifier. So it really is great to see you. Naomi's back in the building. Welcome back. Great to see you. Let the world know where they can find you. Listen, you know what it is. Come on, take it away.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm Naomi Grace. I prefer she, her. And I set up an Instagram last week so I could connect with everybody. It's Grace Griot. So I'll put that here on Instagram. Um, and yeah, I wanted to read. I didn't know what I was going to read until like 15 minutes ago. So this is something I wrote a while back. It's called Hall Pass. I look like I don't belong here, but this is the only place I ever belonged to before I belonged to myself. While I'm out walking, a Christian summer camp fundraiser imbues the local park with a kind of vertiginous familiarity. I float by, the ground splitting open over my past. I was one of those kids, and now they look at me like either they can scarcely perceive me or I'm a warped anomaly stalking along the other side of their fishbowl. They don't call out in my direction. They don't need my business, which is well enough. I don't want to pay for a piece of what I already gave up. Something like innocence, with flecks of steel wire in every surface. Somewhere I could pretend to exist with my pretend face. Everything I thought I could finally feel safety in if I was good. This grief filters through my head months later as I skate and spin and fall among a grade of middle schoolers from a local Christian academy as they commandeer the ice during my regular practice time. So I keep going. I fall, I get up. The sea of faces, not one brown like mine, a reminder of the old alienation I never used to question, now grating palpably along my nervous system. I feel the usual hyper-awareness, hyper-vigilance, dysphoria, buzzing eyes. I choke as rebar skewers my neck between my shoulders. I dissociate as Christian soft rock begins blasting over the PA system. I feel the thundercloud of overstimulation overtake my head. But I stay another 10 minutes because fuck the noise. Because I am no longer a terrified child. Because at the end, I will be the only stranger left. I will walk past the chaperones and they will stare at me, and I will smile at one, and she will short circuit, and I will continue to exist. I am the lesson they refuse to teach, calling their bluff. I am the world they try to shut out, but still have to navigate. I am everything I was taught to fear. And they'll just keep on planning a world without me in it. But I am also one of them, and always will be. And that burns, but I'm used to the burn. I'm so tired, I don't even have the capacity for what feels like merely an appropriate amount of anger. And besides, there would be no proper receptacle for that anger. There was never a hall pass to go walk off that kind of pain. There was never a prayer to help metabolize it, or a verse to unlock the meaning of it, or a hymn to dissipate its energy into the walls. There were only ever half measures, as if I could just focus on cutting that distance between me and healing in half forever without ever really approaching it. I simply happened to live in the danger God never cared to save anyone from, and my kind of hurt made everyone else afraid. There is no appropriate amount of anger, only the truth. And in truth, it helps to think about what they've lost instead, what they'll never even know they've lost until it's too late, how they'll continue to fear for no reason, how they'll hate and fear until that knife they've helped sharpen turns on them, and how lost and bereft they'll become, and how pitiful and wretched, realizing the cost of protecting their sense of safety was an immeasurable, reckless waste. I think about how I'd like to be there to help pick up the pieces if they ever recognize that they need my help, that I can be one of them and fully myself all at once, if I'm still here, if I still care. Shit.
Yo. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Naomi.
Wow.
That was fucking fantastic. Like,
Yes.
I was, oh, girl, I'm cheering like the whole time. Like a society of nodding heads and like,
Yes. Yeah.
like, yo, fuck yeah, the whole time.
Keep.
Beautiful work, and I
Yep.
just added you. And amazing. Thank you for sharing
Thanks.
all of that. It's fucking
And you,
awesome. Thank you for
and you
being
know
here.
what? Keep circuiting them. Every time you walk by and you smile, keep short circuiting them fuckers. Let
Fuck
them sit
yeah.
there fucking having little electrical feet in the fucking park. Let them, because you deserve to be here at the end of the day. Because we need more people like you. Don't forget that.
That part.
Thank you.
Word.
Thanks.
That part. Listen, you're part of a community, Naomi, and your colleagues let you know that you're a part of this community, that you're heard and valued. Um, like I felt so much of this poem. Like I was just like, yo, where is she going with this? Because I'm like, yo, is she talking about me like now? Like I look like I don't belong here. Like I could wear that shirt every day. Every day, every school that I went to, I look like I don't belong here. For real. I don't want to pay for something I already gave up. That's another shirt. And you know what's on the back of it? My rights. Right. Right. Um I will be the only stranger left. The lesson they refuse to teach, a danger God never decided to save anyone from. Like, yo, you are really, really plugged in to how you're approaching your writing and how you're being very authentic with your storytelling. Like there's blood in those stanzas, and we are here for it. Great work, Naomi. Really. Great work. All right. We have 4 more on the guaranteed list and 2 on the good luck round. Coming up next, yo, I've been waiting all night to make this. I've been waiting. Peace to the gods and the earth for all the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that they share with us and enlighten us with. This next artist, one of my spiritual advisors, just one of my advisors in life, man. This cat is just one of those folks. He has pretty much either been around or been adjacent to all the people that I felt like who were my poetry muses. He has become one of them. Him and the priestess put me in the room with the last poet, man. Shout out Abiodun. He is a contributor to Sunday's Open House Anthology, produced by Abiodun, one of the last poets. He came to do lots of things, but I guarantee you he did not come here to tap dance. Every time he comes through, it's an experience. And tonight he came through looking like a black samurai. The one and only Bobby Ngoma in the building. Come on, let these folks know where they can find you. It is great to see you. Please, take it away.
Yeah, there I go in the chat. So this piece is called Paradigm Shifting, Flipping the Script on Myths. And it's the title cut to my first album. I'm the original man. I was a runaway slave, I was here before time. Time ain't real now, just something capitalists made up to control y'all. I can't be controlled. I'm my bald-head brother your mama said to watch out for. Brothers was multicultural in here. I was here before race. Race was just something conquerors used to divide us. I was here before Adam. Adam was gay and didn't even like apples. Eve was a homegirl, I was the dude next door. We used to throw barbecues in the Garden of Eden. Brothers had to bring a bottle of wine, a six-pack or blunt to get in. Sisters were getting for free. The Ascended Masters was my posse. Me and Cleopatra used to do the wild thing underneath the steps of the pyramids. Me and this poet named Saul used to sunbathe on the banks of the Nile. Me, Rob Patar, Osiris, and Maat had this badass band. We used to jam down by the Sphinx on Saturday nights. On Fridays, we partied in Kush. On long weekends, we'd hang out with Krishna. We cruised along the banks of the Ganges on our elephants. Me and Buddha was buddies. We'd go to Ile Ife on vacation, hang out with the Orishas, Yamayao, Batala, Ogun, and them. The Bible was the first National Enquirer. King James was the editor. I met that brother Jesus. He was a real black man, a young dude, dropped out of school early. Could do a mean miracle about changing water to wine and whatnot. Did a mean fish fry too. I was there when he was killed. It was a Judeo-Roman conspiracy. He was a political prisoner. We had a free Jesus rally. Still got my button too. Didn't work though, they killed him anyway. Should have had Johnny Cochran for a lawyer. Me and Luke made sandals the latest rage. I gave Gabriel trumpet lessons. He could play a mean blues. I promised Mary I'd keep her secret, you know. She wasn't a virgin. She's something she made up so she could get a welfare check since Joseph was an absentee father. I thought y'all figured it out by now. Once I tell y'all everything, look, Jesus told me I could be God just before he died. I didn't want the responsibility to out all them crazy zealots would be killing peacemakers and see if he told them to do it. I didn't want all that blood and shit on my conscience. I used to slang rocks. No, not cocaine. Crystals, amethyst, tiger's eyes, turquoise, onyx, and blue lapis. I was a prophet before it was profitable. Thought about getting a psychic hotline, but I couldn't get an 800 number. I was here before language, before you had to worry about people lying. Everything was the truth then. I was here before negativity, life was simple then. I was here before fear. I was here before warning, need, and greed, and war, and shame, and blame. I was here before darkness. I am the light. I've come to show you the way. Follow me. I'm truth. I am eternal peace. All we need is love. All we need is love. All we need is love. I am, and I.
Yo, just let your organs go back into the places that they were supposed to be in before he started. Like, unmute yourself. Give it up for Baba and go.
Bravo, Baba.
Yes.
Bravo.
I was a prophet before it was profitable. T-shirt.
Right.
Guys, where are these lines for all the t-shirts that we're going to be making? You know?
For sure.
Oh,
That was
amazing.
beautiful. Yeah, that was like I closed my eyes and it felt like prayer meditation. It really was like, right here. Oh, it's very beautiful. Thank you.
I think you hypnotized me again. You did that last time I was on here, and I think you did it again.
For sure. It's like a frequency massage,
Yeah.
right? And it just kind of lulls you into this space, this mental space of kind of like you're just kind of floating, right? It's kind of like where some people say like freestyle is like next level spirituality, right? When your body just kind of your mind just kind of takes over. When you do what you do, you kind of put us in this level of sonics, and it's like there's not much that we can do except just be on the ride with you. Like all that we really can do is just kind of make sure that we're holding on to something and that our feet stay on the ground, right? And then the message behind it, right? Like a free Jesus rally, like Angelina said, right? I was a prophet before it was profitable, right? I knew Jesus was black. He left school early, and he put on a mean fish fry. Like, come on, man, come on, man. Only thing you missing is a sword, man. That's Afro Samurai right there in the flesh. I truly appreciate you, God, for all that you do. Just staying so dedicated to it, and being so fervent about delivering your message the way that you do. Thank you for what you do. All right. So check this out. Coming up next, right? This is celebratory, right here. This is one of us crossing a threshold, right? And I want to make sure that I set this up in the right way, because this has been a road that she's been on and that she's shared with us, and now she's about to turn this corner in her life and move on to the next thing and the next thing, right? But she said that she was going to come to us this week because she has a section in her graduation that she is actually going to get a chance to let them know what it is, right? So, first and foremost, congratulations. It's a monumental, really, it's a monumental thing. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations, really. We are here for what you have to share with us.
Okay.
Just know that we are here with you. We will be there with you as you are taking that next step into your profession, into your professional life. So great to see you. Angelina's in the building. Please take it away.
You have really no choice because you have to be in my fucking pocket when I go into masters. But they are taking me off the speeches because they have some special speaker. But I did change my speech for tonight, so I may get choked up. I apologize beforehand. So here we go. Good morning, Medgar Evers College, families, friends, professors, and my fellow graduates. I want to begin with a question. How can our failures become part of our greatest success? Because before this cap, before this gown, before this moment, I was a girl from Queens trying to survive before she knew she was allowed to succeed. A girl who left school too early, earned her way back later, and carried failure like it was her name. A mother who had to rebuild after life stripped everything down and asked, what now? Somehow, with children beside me, fear inside me, and doubt behind me, I chose to rebuild. I found my way back to education, to purpose, to myself. And Medgar Evers College became part of that. Here, I am not just studying social work. I learned that everything I survived could have become something sacred. And it did. My story became service. My pain became advocacy. My lived experience became a bridge for someone else trying to cross their own fire. And maybe that is what education does. Education is the science of architecture for humans. It studies what we are made of, then teaches us how to rebuild. It gives structure to survival, design to our dreams, and shows us that the broken pieces were always materials. And I did not get here alone. There were people who saw me when I was still learning how to see myself. Teachers, mentors, family, friends, and classmates, and quiet angels who reminded me that support is not weakness. It is a village. A hand on my back when my knees were tired, a voice saying, keep fucking going. When all I heard was my own exhaustion. But there was another classroom, not with desks, not with textbooks, but with a mic, a stage, and a room full of truth. The Norican Poetry Cafe. A place that helped me hear my own voice out loud. Not the quiet version, not the edited version, but the version of me that makes everyone comfortable. The real one. Because at the Norican Poetry Cafe, there is no censorship, only sense your ship. A place where I learned to steer my own story, stop letting silence captain my voice, and let the truth sail out of me without asking permission. The Norican Poetry Cafe reminded me that my culture and my story has rhythm, my voice has weight, and what I've lived through does not disqualify me. It gives me language, it gives me power, it gives me purpose. Stacey Abrams once said, when we show up, act boldly, and practice the best ways to be wrong, we fail forward. And maybe that is what today is. Proof that we failed forward. Proof that we fell. that did not stay down. Proof that starting over is not starting from nothing. Because we brought every lesson with us, every late night sacrifice, every child we raised, every job we worked, every tear we wiped before walking into class like we were okay. We brought it all and we still showed up because that is boldness, that is resilience, that is Medga. So, to the class of 2026, never let failure convince you that you are not worthy of success. You are not behind, you are becoming. You are not broken, you are building. You are the proof that failure was never the end of the story. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Yo, I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that at all. Unmute yourself. Give it up for
Yeah,
Angelina.
that was
Yes.
just perfect. Just perfect.
I'm
That's
not crying. You are.
the invocation.
That was
Who said,
amazing.
why is the pipe broken in here?
It's onions. It's onions. You just can't see them. I'm cutting them. They're onions. They're right here. I promise you.
But I wanted to give you all your flowers because if it weren't for the journey that you guys have watched me fall and grow, I wouldn't be the woman I am today to help the community that we all represent. In this room, we are able to give that community a voice, a space. And I'm so tired of seeing my community fall apart. And in this space, I'm able to be loud and proud and show love to them. So I wanted to thank you all for helping me on my journey and to continue being in my pocket. Thank you.
And
Congratulations.
and
But you
I
did
want
this.
to
So you
say
did the fuck out of it. So
it was
congratulations. I apologize.
absolutely
Sorry.
beautiful. And you know what? You help us every single week too. I don't know how much you realize that, but you have a positive thought for almost everyone that presents. And just to see your smiling face, knowing that you're behind everyone here because it really kind of oozes out of you. And I think I
Thank you.
told you once before, you're going to be a great therapist. I mean, you're going to be wonderful for your clients.
I
Really.
better be. I'm graduating summa cum laude. The 3.9 was no joke.
Come on, tell them
I
about
believe
it.
in
That's
failure.
Let them
awesome.
know.
I don't believe
That's
in failure.
amazing.
I believe in opportunities for improvement. There's no such thing as failure. It's just another opportunity for improvement. How
Absolutely.
can I do better? So I love what you were saying because people need to see that this is just another step. And you
Mm-hmm.
keep taking those steps and you can improve all the time. And I just loved your speech because it was more of an invocation. That's not a speech. And you're gonna leave your classmates with a lot to carry with them when things get tough. And when things are good too.
For
That's
sure.
right.
For sure. I like to say when you graduate with honors, you come loud with it. You know what I mean? Like that's how you gotta be. You know what I mean? Because you put in that work. You put in that work. So you deserve to come loud with it. I don't give a fuck about that. Oh, please save your applause until the end. Please save your applause. Like we will not. We will come loud with it. For real. Like that's just amazing. Your sentiment, your focus, your message to your classmates and to your family, right? About resilience, about determination, right? Um, and like you're just the epitome of the saying, if you fall down 10 times, you get up 11. Congratulations. Really. Well earned, well deserved. And I hope when you get that master's that you come back with the speech again. Come back with the next one. Well, yeah, come back with the next one for sure. Great work. Congratulations. Give them hell. For real. All right. Two more on the guaranteed list. And then 3 on the good luck round. Coming up next, yo, this is another hardworking dude right here, man. This gentleman right here came to us by way of one of our mainstays. Shout out my man DG Clearing. He also brought the captain of the street team. Shout out my man I Inspiration. This gentleman right here, man, I really love his voice because he just speaks so matter of factly. And when he first started coming, I was just like, yo, man, if people are struggling in their lives, if people need something to ground them, it's him. It's his voice, right? And him always being in front of this brick wall. That's why I call him the plug, right? Because he is so plugged in to the energy and the feelings that you need to help move you forward. And he is doing that. Every time I see him, he is on the move. As a matter of fact, I believe he just got back from the UK putting in work. For real, man. This dude does it, man. This is the epitome of poets on the move, man. The one and only James Hamilton in the building. Come on, man. Let these folks know how they can find you. It's really great to see you. It's been too long, but I understand why, because you've been putting in the work, man. Great to see you. Please take it away.
Yeah, James Hamilton, poet everywhere. It's great to see all of you guys too. Shout out Lantern Carrier. I was able to see him while I was over there in the UK, which was just it was crazy. So I do want to say I'm coming to New York. I'm gonna be there in July. I'm reading at Gonzo Fest on Sunday night, but I'll be there for the poetry festival and all of that. So if any of y'all got a couch, James Hamilton, poet, find me, And this piece tonight, I'm going to do it just a cappella. It's called Goddamn Ride, but it drops on all platforms tomorrow with a little jazz track behind it. So Spotify, Apple Music, all of that. James Hamilton, poet, Goddamn Ride. 5 minutes already. Waiting, impatient, adjacent, a community garden. Psycho latent, I'm like Nero, awake, respected, villainized, an artist, actor, an infraction, a factor, under dirty light rays I react to, polka dots on the ground in place to distract you or me from a purview of sliding doors, blue-haired dreams on pixie wings and vagrancy, depression, Molotov bomb monotony, ragwick, voodoo doll premonitions pleading for clemency or therapy, catharsis by a factor of X plus Y equals I see the presence of a problem. What exactly is the proper way to hail a cab? I need a goddamn ride. I mean, I will endure another breath, tongue twisted in mist, tasting a street that is sour yet tantalizing, appetizing, seeming succulent like an old version's word salad sans vinegar speak. Sharpened dialect, sticky, sickly, sweet. Activated, salivated, trying to squeeze a citrus life out of a rind. Pressed, sumu smooth to runaway juice. Taxi on the byway, finally rolling my way. Road asphalt, road hard, road rubber, going home to felony flavored pulp. Lime home is not home. Nobody home, feeling unhomed, standing on the street with a shitty pizza, brokering backstreet deals, feeling shady feels with a sales rep from Pakistan on WhatsApp. Scrolling reels while my calling plan charges switch to 2,200 kilometers of roam. And I digress. Moments in regression, spiraled spaces in chaos spaces, calisthenics stretched into minutes of inflection, action, and rhetoric to verse. Feelings elongated to romanticize the raspberry blue line in the sky that marks the hole in the ozone up above where I wake up every day with a barrel in my mouth. And the only purge is the ink I'm able to coax out onto a page. Pacification and rage, dead and alive, all hide inside my mind on overload. 5 minutes wasted. A petulant child dreaming Neverland, waiting on a gifted lift to cut through like an East Croydon knife crime. Honestly, though, what I really need is a goddamn ride. That's that piece.
Man, that was work. Unmute yourself. Give it up for James Hamilton.
Yes, James.
That was work.
You said
That
you're
was
still looking
great.
for a couch in New York. We're gonna help you out, man. We're gonna help you out with the couch, brother.
Yeah.
I'm in New York.
All right.
Just saying.
All
So
right.
am I. We're in New York. We got you, bro.
All right.
Was work.
Pick your borough.
Man. That was work. Like, you starting out talking about how do you get a cab, and you just like waking up with a barrel in my mouth, like, God damn it, how do you do this? You got work, man. Felony flavored pulp. Come on, man. Come on, man. Listen, I'm always good for a word salad, sir. For sure. Sprinkle me that. Like, come on. Like, I really appreciate the work that you've been putting in, man. Like, you've been putting in the miles and been putting in the work, man. For real. Like, your delivery is on point. Your wordplay is even sicker now. Work, man. Continue to do exactly what you've been doing. Continue to take your voice and your message around the world, man. Right? I hope you got more plans to go even more places. You know, take it further, right? A member of the Poet organization is this cat right here, for real. Puts in the work, man. Appreciate you, James. Don't be a stranger, man. But hey, if you're on the road, I get it. All right. One more on the guaranteed list, and 3 on the good luck round. Coming up next, listen, I've been around this artist for a while now, and she comes through fully loaded. How about that? Right? And she's ready to deliver something, right? Like she's just your friendly neighborhood Uber Eats driver. And she just delivers just delectable work every time. Just bags and bags of it. Just packs on packs on packs of incredible work. And you're just never ready for it. So I'm trying to do my best to prepare you for what she's about to sit on your door in this box. So please prepare yourself. The one and only Dre in the building. Let these folks know where they can find you. It's always great to see you. Please take it away.
Hi, y'all. I'm on Insta, Dre.poetry. This is on prompt. Sorry. Architects building a better world. But by definition, perfect can't become more perfect. And the architects of the imperialist, colonialist, fuck you, fuck me, fucked raw system of the United States of an obsessed antibiotic America made no mistakes. White supremacy specific blueprints, bricks of black and brown bodies, a mortar mix of black and brown blood, breast milk, babies. This world should not make sense. And I'm dead ass fucking distrustful of anyone comfortable inside it. Warm in this capitalist quilt, the patchwork of chattel slavery, murdered native children, forced sterilization, smallpox, syphilis, CPS, DCFS, Jim Crow's pipeline from pre-K to prison, all sewn with thread of brown, black, indigenous skin because pink thread is too weak to hold. Forgive me, liberal, moderate reader. The system is not broken, and your hashtags are kind of sanctity porn that makes you come and leaves your partner limp, bleeding, unarmed, running away, 12 years old, shot 41 times through the back or the bottom of the foot, or asleep in their bed. Your moderation is kind of a slut, easily seduced by the aggressively peaceful. You call the lies dysfunction because admitting your multi-angle racial capitalism fuck machine fucks you just right would implicate you in the luxury of your neutrality. I write poems to tell you to shut the fuck up. No. And your plantation did not become a prison accidentally. Our land did not grow borders naturally. The housing isn't faulty, it's fucking occupied. The truth isn't hiding, it's filling your throat with profit. How do you fix a capitalist blood economy that is thriving? How do you rebuild a world when it mistakes ruin for a home with a broken window, uses our genocide for our own safety, then paves over our dead and names the tar streets after your great grandpa? Why the fuck should our people repair a machine that sees us as nothing more than its fuel? This poet, me, cannot translate empire into polite complicity tiny talk while you brunch munching moderate moral anesthesia at the new crepe cafe built on the foundation that buried the truth in my neighborhood's abuelita. Before poems or demolition, they are excavation of truth. Before revolutionaries burn it all down, they bring in the poets, tasked to teach our people the language of loss and suffering so we can stop confusing it for fate. Poetic truth is ignition. I was born poet because my people know words are living things. We do not survive colonization by negotiating gently. We build with the oral architecture of ancestral reckoning. We work in resurrection, not repair. We do not preserve what is built from our disappearing ashes. And we have always hidden resistance in beauty, concealed in plain sight. We bury whispered prayers in our mouths. We wrote survival in the margins of cornrows and braids, turned gossip into archival proof, and we arm ourselves with weapons of memory. And they ask why our poems sound like gasoline. So listen, or don't. Our words can raise the dead or create them. Our poems are not reform, they are scorched earth. Poem.
Come on, Scorched Earth. Come on. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Dre.
That was it.
All right,
That was
Drake.
it. That was good shit. That last line, can you say that last line again?
Our poems are not reform, they are scorched earth. Word.
Yeah, they are. That's the
We
line right
work in
there.
resurrection, not repair. Man, that's killing me. Killing me.
All of those need to be t-shirts. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Thank you.
Ooh.
So, I tried to tell y'all, like, your friendly neighborhood grocery delivery person just brought you a whole fresh box of napalm and just set it there. I really love your delivery style because it's almost like, well, I guess I'm gonna tell you that you're going to hell. Your underwear are made of gasoline, and this is a match. Just ipso facto, I really, really dig what you do and how you do it. Really, your writing style. It's like a crazy network of poems, of stanzas, and just literary devices that are just riddled with these little nuggets of, oh, was that a piece of a sonnet? Oh, was that an alliteration right there? Oh, gosh. Um, just amazing work, like really. For all the folks who, there are people in our world who like to get caught up in style, in the verse of it all. But you kind of exist in this medium between like storytelling and like flexing, like for real, like you really show out every single time that you rip, and it really is beautiful. It really is beautiful, kind of like a bodybuilder. You know what I'm saying? Like they get paid to flex. You know what I'm saying? They get paid to flex. So it's not that they're showing off; they just kind of get paid to flex. Like for real. Really dope work, Dre. All right. So we have 3 artists on the good luck round. We will start with Principe. We will go to Paul Conqueso, and we will end with CP Mays. All right. So coming up first, again, this artist, man, I really dig when Principe comes through because he is so dedicated to his work. Every time I hear him, I just feel like he gets better and better, man. For real, as long as I've been hearing Principe, man, he just works really, really hard at it, and I always dig what he does. The one and only Principe in the building. Come on, man, let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you as always. Please take it away.
Thank you. Tonight I'll be sharing 3 poems tonight. First poem is untitled right now. May tomorrow offer life's greatest gifts: love, peace, traveling. Love from within, because that's the beginning of love's journey. Even bringing a sweet of stunning beauty. Peace, knowing that I like the birds. I travel the distance for my purpose. Traveling to learn about life's wonders, other people's cultures that I learn about. Standing in the Amazon, where I'm a clue finder, solving riddles for my mind to learn the sounds of the forest. For the offering arrives, it will fall upon me to rise to the moment. The minute it comes. And I'll read another one. Filling her nectar to the brim, holding her steady for the love is like meditation. Always maintaining focus on her soul. I enter each minute with greater trust, hoping for a longer to dig in her soul, because I'm a gardener planting in her soil. And I mean, last one more. I come from cherry blossoms that bloom with summer coming right along. I come from coffee shop on every corner, feeling the air, dancing inside noses, and that bitterness on your tongue, if you like black coffee. At fairs, chewing on elephant ears where you can feel an extreme scream in your stomach. Come from a place where raindrops fall when the soil is thirsty for hydration. I come from where nature is the source of joy for me. Thank you.
Told y'all, this cat just puts in work, man. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Principe.
Right. Let's go.
Good imagery. Always flowing.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And listen, I don't know if you have the intention of being a love poet, but let me tell you, man, every time you come through, you sure are dressed like one. For real. In your imagery and in your poetry, you sure are starting to dress like a love poet, sir. Just so you know. Great work as always. All right, 2 more artists, and we'll get out of here. Coming up next, Like, I could probably spend like the next 20 minutes talking about this dude, man. He's just one of the dopest cats on the planet. Like legit, man. He does so many things, man. He is an educator. He is, as I mentioned at the top of the show, right? He is the other half of one of the dopest hosting duos in the world, along with Matthew Model King.
Mateo.
They host the Final Friday Slam and the Grand Slam. This dude, he is an incredible educator. Um, Probably voted one of the best dressed on the Eastern Seaboard. All right. Um, just an overall fly human being. Happens to be a storm god. Happens to be just one of the baddest cats. I'm telling you, he was like one of my original inspirations when I came to this platform. He has also been a guest host of this show, man. For real, I love this dude, truly, truly, with my whole heart, man. The one and only Paul Conqueso in the building. Come on, man. Let these folks know what it really do. Storm gods in the motherfucking building.
Was
Take it
good.
away, man. Great to see you.
Great to be in the best space on the Zoomiverse with the greatest host in it. Peace to everybody who rocked before me. Much love to CP. It's unfair what you do to close us out. I'm happy to be here. I'm honored to be here, and I'm gonna just get to it because my poems be long. So this is a piece called. This is not long though. This is short. This is called Laza Rest. We live. We die. We live again. I was 9 when I first Lazarused. My inner child crucified, and for 3 days he Lazarested inside the cave, until I decided to leave him behind, a prodigal son setting a specter of a technicolor coat coated in pastel Easter Jesus resurrected residue. Burst from tomb into the womb of awakening, seeing the wake of my grandma's wake, I had to take inventory. Purging purgatory, shrouded in pain and shame, in the allegorical cave I bided my time in, patient, till there came a violation that left me bound, mouth covered in wrist tied in silk as I labored to cut him free, a soul split down the seams. And the Judas backstabbing me just happened to be family. So I withdrew, became a shell of the boy I knew, grew layers of silk, spun to cocoon. The child inside stayed still as he expired and died again at 17. I, inverse Lazarus, began to whittle myself into withering. Forced my hand to steal away miracles of fish and loaves, hand fishing so far down throat I choked on my own wrist as head began to spin like exorcist, limbs akimbo, sunk low as bodies in limbo, left in purgatory limbo, all on account of trusting another, only to be once again sold out to a bidder for just 30 pieces of silver, this time by a girl who knew just the right spells to cast to bury him. That inner kid, you'd think he'd learn by now, but the lesson is sometimes cyclical, a cicatrice carved so deep in the cave wall of cocoon knew if he only possessed the means to break through, he might finally find free. So he bided time, learned to scribe his stories now on those walls, the cave, a cocoon, a tomb, a womb he used to spin a new hymn, resurrect shins bursting through chrysalis, limbs kicking as he punches free to the light of flight, no longer held in cocoon contempt, no sarcophagi cacophony could drown the sound of wings shaking him free, his cave now just an empty husk, no Judases to bind or violate, but for 16 more years he was so afraid to advocate, be seen as survivor, but when you are chosen to don the armor of a warrior, you don't get to choose when to go to war for yours. Sometimes your confession is another's resurrection, and you owe it to that child inside who died for their sins to be the protector he needed then. So when I was 33, I became a reckoning, beckoning salvation with a flick of my Laza wrist, repossessed demons which tried to keep the child cloaked in the silk-spun purgatories of shame and blame. But then I recalled my own trinity, reclaimed my name, let the carved cicatrice scars become the sigil, and my shield learned to wield and weaponize this sword called my tongue. Knew if I wanted a savior, I'd have to become one. Don't wait on anyone else. No, you can save yourself. Any day you choose to seek help, cease seeing pain you endured as the cave you make a home of, better known as a grave, but fuck that cave. We take boulders, we roll each stone and absorb the ones thrown at us. The sticks and stones may get us stoned, but I'm highest of self-confidence. Crucifixing my eyes toward horizon, we become our own sun rising, shaking dust off the wounds which sheath cocoons and break loose from tomb. Our wings a rapturous Lazarus, a redemption song, and all their resurrection and flapping. Now you see that hurt was merely a means to rebirth, so go ahead, resurrect. We live, we die, we live again.
Yo, this dude's ridiculous. Not trying to tell y'all, this dude's ridiculous, man. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Paul. Go, Queso.
That cadence was everything. That was everything. That piece was fly.
It was so musical. Like I was just watching notes and sound just do this thing the whole while. It was impressive as fuck. Yeah, good shit, man.
And he didn't sing to y'all. He didn't even sing to y'all. Like, yo. I'm sorry, Drake. Go right ahead. Go ahead, Drake.
Said I wanted more. Like why that thing went off. I'm like, fuck. But really great. Thank you.
Yo. So, you know, when you see cats that you've seen get down, right? And you don't see them for a while, right? It's kind of like I'll make it a Nick thing. Kind of like Carmelo Anthony. You don't see Melo for a while, and people are like, he probably lost a step. His jumper might not be as wet. He may not blow past you. And then you just give him a basketball and he just starts showing you why he's one of the best. That flow was sick, sir. How you went from a Lazarus to sewing silk and the cocoon like into a womb of awakening, like an inverse Lazarus, like my hand so far down my throat I choke on my own wrist, right? When I was 33, I became a reckoning, weaponized this tongue, this sword called my tongue. Like, yo, like I'm thankful that you have maintained what you do, because you still do it at such a high level, man. For real. I told y'all, like, this dude, I learned a lot from this dude. One of my original inspirations in this world, man. He's just one of the fucking dopest. For real, man. Like, fucking sick. And then he was able to get it in like a 3-minute range. Like, yo, dope, man. Dope fucking work. That's why the Storm Gods were born, man. This dude right here, this dude. Yo, all right. So, okay, yeah. We'll end with Dre Reyes. So, coming up next, yo, again, I could spend the next 20 minutes talking about this cat. This dude has really come on the scene and just does what he does. He is my slam master. He is the slam master of the world. Razor blade shave with. He is frustrated. Mr. Trainwreck. He is all outlaw. Let the church say, God damn, here he come again. The one and only CP May is in the building. Come on, let these folks know where they can find you, folks. Great to see you. You know what it is. Take it away.
I love your rush. Stop trying to blow out the trick candles in my opera house. Stop with I need to stop with my stop sign smile. Stop speeding through the school zones of my childish and maze. Stop road raging against self-love, saying, Maze, I'm tired of you questioning my intentions. I love the rush. So stop tailgating your washed up wishes with dirty dishes in karma's kitchen sink. Stop leaving all of your filthy, forgive me, fucked up past dirty laundry in their washing machine mouth. Stop letting your fashionable straitjackets wrap their "it's okay, I expected you to run away anyway" arms around you. Stop that, just stop taking the straitjacket joints into pawn shops just to see how much a holy Bible and two honest hogs are worth. I love yours, or you're the rush. And I am shitty tap water 4 seconds away from being turned into wine. I'ma choke back worse taste with a shot or swallow someone else's pride. Forever and always, asphalt angel forever and in always. Please let me borrow a book, beautiful. I need to pay my low self-esteem to do something better with this life. Life, my favorite love song. Sounds like the filament in the flock of fireflies all being turned on at once. My favorite love song sound like it was written by my mother Mary and remixed by Mary Magdalene. My favorite love song when sung in Spanglish is entitled Hijo de Puta. I am John's Wick on God's candlestick, just dying for a hallelujah light. Hey, 6 cents, don't let me fall in love with someone else's Achilles heel tonight. Disobedient, even in the face of death. Definitively defiant. Marine Corps. I don't play with a full deck. Knowing Grim Reapers by their nicknames is how I showed them signs of respect. I love you're the rush. Poem. Thank you.
Ridiculous. Unmute yourself. Give it up for CP.
CP. Do they give Academy Awards for poetry? Because
That
That's just
part.
crazy.
The performance level in that stuff be crazy, man.
Yeah.
Denzel is punching the air somewhere right now. He don't know why.
Strong enough to whip Queen Kong. Yeah.
I'm King Kong, damn it. I am. I said I am.
I'll say the same thing I say every time I hear you perform is you make me want to write. That's what you do. I hear that and I want to go. I'm inspired. I want to go and put pen to page right now. That's what I want to do.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Every time.
Same to you.
Like,
Yeah.
I think you make me want to write or like buck or kill someone, or depending on the day.
Yeah, that's how I felt. That's how I always feel. Yeah.
It's so inspiring. I mean, for various things, it's just every line is like, "Yo, holy shit!" I love it so much. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all.
As I mentioned, he's a slam master of the world. He is a slam master of the outlaws. Find Mays in them soul fried poetry streets coming to an Orlando near you. He just does this for real, like, and y'all just get the polished stuff, man. Like when you hear the raw, like when he just like digs out a diamond out of his books, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot I had found this ruby one time. Let me see if I buff up this ruby and see what it." And then yeah, I dug this diamond out of my tooth real quick. Like check this out. He wrote a poem I heard recently, and it just like had 1,000 clicks in it, and it just like shit. So, yeah, I'm loving the work, right? The work, just heavyweight, folk, for real. So yeah, catch the outlaws in these Soul Fry streets. So we are going to end the night with this cat right here, man. I love the work this dude does, man, because he is making space for other artists. He is giving a platform to other artists to be able to help other artists, right? And I really, really love people who kind of just get out of the way sometimes of the art and just let the art. You know what I'm saying? So coming to the stage to close us out this evening, this gentleman right here, the most flamboyant brother, the most electrifying brother, coming to the ring, whether he's coming off the top rope, brother, or he's hitting you with the haymaker. He is the one and only Mr. Snap into a Slam Jam himself, the one and only Dre Reyes in the building. Come on, man. Let these folks know where they can find you. Great to see you as always. Please take it away.
This is great. Got here maybe like less than 10 minutes ago. And I guess I made it on time. Love to be here as always. Before I throw down whatever I'm going to throw down, I just want to quickly promote a couple events. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. on Zoom, Trauma Dump Open Mic. Nice time for primetime open mic action. We'll start at 8 o'clock with the free write, leading up to 8:45 p.m. And then at 8:45 p.m., open mic will begin. Hosted by C. Santos. More information on Instagram. Everything you need to know is on that graphic. And this Saturday, as we do every Saturday, we got the Slam Jam. Nazela Jameson will be our special guest coach, so check it out. With that said, let's figure out what we're gonna do for poetry. Give me one hot moment because I just really got home from work. Let's do this one. Yeah, why not? So, I do persona poems from time to time, and this past Saturday was what would have been Wyndham Rotunda's 39th birthday. Wyndham Rotunda, better known as Bray Wyatt, the wrestler, one of the greatest storytellers who ever graced a wrestling ring. And I wrote this poem that was basically constructed of a bunch of quotes that he said, but then I just kind of gave it a narrative that kind of speaks for itself. So here's Follow the Buzzards. Mankind has struggled to answer one simple question. Where do we go when we die? A man of science will have you believe that we just become one with the earth, nothing more. And a man of faith will view things with a much different perspective. But what about those like you and I? We're special. For us, there is no death, for we live forever through our art. This is sanctuary, this stage, this microphone, this fleeting finite moment in time here will manifest all the power we will ever need to thrive in this dark world, to make passage towards our own salvation. Today, we stand together as conquerors, as revolutionaries, as beings of 1,000 truths, as survivors who have slumbered in flames and laughed in the face of fear. We have found our way through the darkness and into the light with nothing but limitless might. We are the color red in this world of black and white. Society has placed labels on us, for it is only human nature to put labels on things you do not understand. Labels, insults, numbers, ways to objectify the unknown, the unfamiliar, and the unwanted. And we have been labeled many things: unconventional, strange, misunderstood, outsider. But understand this though, friends, labels are nothing more than peddiless words if you do not surrender any strength to them. And we, for one, will never surrender. So now, I urge you all to drink in this moment, man. Drink it in like hot coffee and wake up. Wake up and look at this life that you're living in, man. Everything you think you know about your own lives is based upon lies. All of you wake up every morning, look at yourselves in the mirror, and coat your faces all beautiful like with makeup, but you don't even realize that you're just wearing the mask that society demands you to wear. Out there, it's a boundless pit of lies. These false prophets plaster your hopes and dreams on a billboard. However, the days of the false prophets are over. I promise you today. I promise you tomorrow. I promise you up until my final breath. With the swords of our tongues, we will slay this mighty dragon, and we will stand over his body, and will whisper into his ear, "It is time to end this lie. When you die, come find us. It will never be too hard to find. Just look up to the sky and follow the buzzards." Poem. Thank you.
This dude ain't nothing but a performer, man. Unmute yourself. Give it up for Dre Reyes.
Great.
Woo! That was fun. Thank you.
Sure. Listen, man, I really love your persona poems, really, because you give it all that you got. You go all the way in, and it's beautiful every single time, man. There's something about it, right? There's something about stepping into that role as a persona and delivering it in their voice with their energy, to really, really do it justice, man. And you do every single time. So I appreciate you. All right, folks, it has been a great night. Thank you all for all of your spectacular work, for all of your phenomenal artistry. Like, parting is such sweet sorrow, but y'all got to get the hell out of here. And we will end the night like this. Until we meet again, may this energy we conjured this evening supercharge the rest of your week. Take this power, inspire others, energize creativity as we all hope to do through the spirit of Miguel Agarin. Your voice is appreciated, necessary, and always valuable in this space. Thank you for sharing it with us. Never forget, cowards get buried here, and we reclaim our strength through our fearlessness. On behalf of the greatest community in the world, and every voice, every artist who shared with us this evening, it has truly been a pleasure spending Thursday night with y'all. Until next week, peace and blessings.